That is BBS. Can you tell I'm happy? Woo! Hi, welcome to another edition of Kevy Shaves. I'm going to do a shave video today, and I wanted to start by, I'm just about out of the shower about 10 minutes ago, and I used this in the shower, which is on sale in the UK for £1, only £1 in Boots, the chemist stores, and it's Nivea for Men Original Care Shower Gel, Body, Face and Hair, and it's moisturising and aloe vera, and yeah, a hot shower, and I use it on my face and I can actually feel, it feels so soft, so that's a good product to start. Today I'm going to be using the Merkur 34C with a feather blade. This is my first time using a feather blade. Let's see if it's sharp, see if I get cut. The soap I'm going to be using is the OSP, the Obsessive Soap Perfectionist Bay Rum Scented Soap, and I did a review of this soap in a previous video, so you can check that out. That's from a guy called James Riley. He's a UK artisan soap maker. So I'm going to be using that. The brush today is not the Plisson, but the Plisson's big Scottish cousin. It's not made in Scotland, but it's just because it's Stirling. I kind of pretended it's Scottish. So this is the Stirling Kong. This is a 26mm synthetic brush. The Plisson's big Scottish cousin. So I'll be using that. I'll just dip it in and get it a bit wet. I've done a couple of test lathers with this, and just to kind of clean it when I received it in the mail yesterday. So just to kind of clean it up and take away any sort of factory dirt and gunk and stuff. I did a couple of test lathers with this brush, and oh my god, it's a monster. Okay, I've had the soap blooming, so I'm just going to use some of that water as a pre-shave. And I can actually feel the slickness just from this bloom water, which is a great sign. I'll just tip the rest out. Just dry my hands a little bit. How's everyone doing? Good? It's starting to get dark here in Scotland really early now, kind of about 4:30. The nights are drawing in. Okay, so I'll just load the soap with this brush. There's a great scent off this soap. It's just a nice subtle bay rum scent, and already the Kong has absolutely destroyed this puck. I think there's enough in there to last me about 6 shaves. Okay, just get some heat in the blade and we'll start to lather up. Okay, I'm just going to open the door a little bit to let some of the steam out. I don't know if it's affecting the camera or not. Right, okay. Here we go. Okay. There's nice slickness from this Balm soap, the OSP. Yeah, just going to leave this bit to last now. I'm trying to get some kind of routine for shaving, because this is, I don't know, in a previous video, my hair grows that way on my neck, so if I'm shaving like that, that's kind of against the grain, so I'm going to go kind of that way and see how we get on. Apart from this jawline bit, around my jawline here, I always have to kind of shave sort of down that way. So we'll see what happens today. So if I kind of go down and then across, that's me actually going with the grain. No pressure on the blade. Okay, first pass. That's pretty good. Yeah, I was getting a lot of irritation down here, as you can still see it, but I've kind of learned which way my hair grows now. So if I go this way now, that's kind of against, with the across the grain. Very confusing. Okay, I'll just rinse off. And we'll lather up for a second pass. Okay. So this way, if I'm going just down this way, that's actually for me is across the grain, as opposed to most people that'll be with the grain. But we'll see what happens here. Yeah, these bits here, I'm just trying to be kind of uber careful, so not to open these weepers up. But it seems to be okay at the moment. Yeah, there's much more feedback when I'm going this way. I don't know whether that's coming across in the video, but it seems to be. Still very slick, this soap. Always that one spot just there on my cheek. No matter which way I go, I never. Okay, that feels pretty good. Almost there. Yeah. Okay, just rinse. Yeah, there's just some bits here. And you see on my moustache and a couple of bits up there I need to get, but Just like, I'm actually, I'm just going to dip the tips a little bit because I thought that last one seemed to be getting a little bit dry, so. Okay. I'm just going with the grain again for this. It's just always, as I say, this little bit kind of my jawline. Seems to be this bit right here on the bone. Okay, let's have a little feel. Wow. There's a tiny little bit there. Just around here, but yeah, pretty much on my face. As you can see, look, just a little bit of water. You can still see the slickness of the soap. That's I don't know if that's coming across on the camera. Okay, I'm just going to have a rinse and then I'll just have a quick touch-up pass. That sounded so wrong, a touch-up pass, a clean-up pass. Oh, okay, let's see how much soap's left in this. As you can see, just a little bit. So, I felt a bit, Yep, I'm going to go for that. I'm just going to leave it there. I'll just have a quick rinse and then I'll come back. Okay. Rinse with some cold water. Okay, well, I have to say, since I started DE wet shaving, I've probably had about 9 or 10, maybe a dozen shaves, and this one is the closest shave I've had so far. So whether it's a combination of the Bay Rum soap and the brush and the feather blade, I don't know, but it's just, that's the best shave I've had. As you can see, there's not really any irritation, no weepers down here. Prep was great. Yeah, so I'm going to stick with that. And we'll see for the next shave. I'm going to finish it off with some good old-fashioned Old Spice. Ah, lovely. That is BBS. Can you tell I'm happy? Woo! And no irritation, man. Oh, I love it. And a little bit of Nivea Sensitive. Ah, sensitive. He who laughs last. Man. That feels awesome. Yeah, so it might be the prep with the hot shower and the Nivea, the shower gel. It might be the combination of the Merkur and the feather. It might be the combination of the OSP Balm and the sterling. I don't know, but just that is the closest shave, irritation free, I've had since I started wet shaving, and it feels great. I'm a happy man. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Please subscribe. If there's any questions you want to ask, any tips you have for me, please post them down below in the comments, and we'll see you again soon.